Good morning, Dave, and ladies and gentlemen, and all the folks at Barstool Sports. My name's Robert Milton, and I own Over the Mountain Sedan. We're a black car transportation company here in Birmingham, Alabama. And what that means is you see some of these Chrysler 300s behind me. I've got a Suburban down there, Mercedes Sprinter van. I've got a couple Suburbans out on the road right now. We service Birmingham, Alabama. We drive people anywhere they want to go. We do mostly corporate work, a lot of residential work, just taking people to airport shuttles or football games or proms or weddings. We've driven everyone from Chris Rock to Demi Lovato, Terrell Owens, Derek Jeter, Condoleezza Rice. These folks are on our Instagram page, pictured with our drivers, if you want to take a look at them. I started here as a part-time driver in 2015, and I ended up buying the company from the previous owner, who was an elderly gentleman and wanted to kind of retire and spend more time with his grandkids, which is what my goal is one day. But until then, we're coming off our best year in 2019, then 2020 hit, and we went downhill fast. Nobody was driving anywhere. Nobody was flying anywhere. Everybody was locked in. So I had to lay off, like I told you in my written application. My dad, he has Parkinson's. My sister, she did some bookkeeping and payroll stuff for us. Laid off a lot of drivers. We went from 10 vehicles in our fleet down to 6. And I'd like to not shave any more vehicles off, because when we come back from this, I don't want to not have any vehicles when we come back from this. We've got the city of Birmingham has the World Games coming in 2022. It's supposed to be 2021. Obviously, that got pushed back. So we're going to have a monster 2022, and we'll have a good 21, I hope. It's not really turning around yet, though. This is the last sector of business, I guess, that's going to come back. People are still going to restaurants more so than they're flying. There's not a lot of people are flying, especially corporate people. They're still doing Zoom meetings and interviews. Some of these places that are trying to bring some recruits in from other cities are just Zoom meeting them, not bringing them in. That's a big part of my clientele. So we're going to have a real big 2022. I've tapped out all the funding aid places that I have here in Birmingham, and with Jefferson County, and with the state of Alabama, and with the national government. Everything's running dry. So I'd like to not file for bankruptcy. A lot of my competitors have filed for bankruptcy. And I really do hate that for them. It's what I'm trying to not do. I hate that for them. But I'm trying to come out on the other side. And when we come out on the other side, we're going to be hopping mad with the business. It's going to be wonderful. But I have to have the cars in place. I have to keep drivers on my payroll, drivers are everything. They make a connection with the clients. They're safe. Most of my guys are elderly gentlemen that are doing this out of retirement to try to make some supplemental income. Safe drivers, good drivers, just good guys. We're just trying to survive. There might be more people in more dire situations, and by all means, they need the money more than I do. But I'm trying to survive, and I don't have maybe 3 or 4 months left. We're down about 90% in the last 11 months. We're running a 90% deficit, and that's hard to do. I'm very thankful for the government money that I have, the PPP money. I didn't want it because I believe it's a double-edged sword. I believe people should work for the money they get and not take handouts. But I have not been able to work. I've been told I can't work. We've been locked in and locked out and all other kind of locks. So I don't want to take the money because I want to work for the money that I get. But I had to do it. I didn't want to go back to digging ditches, and I don't know that they'd hire me if I tried to go back digging ditches. I don't know if anybody's digging ditches anymore. So anyway, any help y'all could give me would be appreciated. And I think what you guys are doing are fantastic. Last time I looked, it was around $32 million that you all had raised. So really, thank you for doing that. Nobody else is. Y'all have a good day.